silky scrubbity. Jack and her robots excel, set free. Collect commands, full speed ahead. The series runs from A to Z. Oh, a robot training show. A to Z. Let's go.
Hello. Oh, my camera is not working, so that's a great start to a live stream. I did actually check my camera before I came in here, and I didn't see it working. Let's try that camera. Hey, Jack is back. Oh. All right. So, where I left off, I spent most of session 6 fixing bits from session 5 that had broken, but had worked during session 5. So I'm going to start with a fix before I actually do my initial run through. And I had an error with transposing easy end array before running. So let me actually take a copy of the last file that we had in here and open that one. So we were somewhere here in level 5. I see there's some hash nums. I think these hash nums are from something I did later on. What if I did? No. So this is the error that we're trying to solve. We're like right in the middle of, we've got a lambda that does an indirect. We've got Leanna's easy indirect lambda, but it's not working on arrays. And then I had it working on columns of arrays, but it wasn't. So we're gonna run audit formula steps on this lambda and try and work out where it's going wrong. I love that theme tune. Oh, and let's get the timer up. So again, 2-hour timer. Go. I'm gonna pause at around 1 hour and 15 minutes to take part in the UK lunchtime battle. Right. Username out, and out is this. If columns is 1. If columns is not 1. And then it's just a transpose on the if error. I actually prefer reading these up here using Array Robot, not gonna lie, as you could probably guess. this is all going to be a false, so that doesn't actually matter. And this is self-referential of do I need like an int on that? Let's do an int on that just to be sure. Okay, that's obviously not going to work as a standalone formula because it's referencing itself. So let's go back here. Okay, fingers crossed this works. Nope. What if I do? Okay, what if I tried? Let's not do this transpose right here. Yeah, let's do that thing where Excel crashes. That's working well for me. Let's close 7.1. We're not going to work on 7.1. We're going to work here in 6.5. Copy. Excel Labs is frustratingly slow. Okay. I'm going to drop the if error. So if the row count is 1 and the column count is 1, we do that. Otherwise, if row count is 1 and column count is that, we do an H stack. Otherwise, I'm going to drop this transpose. We're going to do a V-stack. This is what I had before, and this didn't work for whatever reason. It is temporarily producing a value there. Let's see if that works. Save lambda. It works. Now, we broke it when we were working on, so level 5 isn't working. So I fixed whatever we broke that then broke level 4. So let's have a look at this. I think this is because we're now in rows instead of columns. What is this? Terrain base speed. I don't need to be. Let's look at this. All right, so what this whole formulator is doing, we're going to have over here. So it isn't actually that, it's, let's try to count each unique value on that. Array distances and terrain base speed on that. So these are lambdas that I've made during this. Terrain base speed again on the same thing. That one's not working. And I think that this is okay, that works, and we want an easy end array. No. Terrain map doesn't have something called rock, snow, grass, and water. Is it? No, there's some case sheet. Alright, let's have a look here. Alright, so this works. It just doesn't work when I try to make it work. Step by step it works. It doesn't works with the range, just not with the array. Okay, I'm not going to involve myself in that conversation anymore. Let's do this. So answers on a postcard. Why does my lambda work with a range when it's referencing a range, but not with an array? So it's not whether it's rows or columns, because that's what I just fixed in that version. So we'll go through here. Rows is more than one, so it's going to come jump here and do a V stack on the exact same array, taking the first rows. I don't actually, oh, I don't have a username. Username, there we go. I do have a username. Why is that not being used here? That's not going to actually make the difference. Blue. Okay, so can't use that, so let's find something else. What if I just did nope, doesn't like that one either. So now we're having a learning time. It's an hour before this. Close that. And we're going to look for press handling by functions like add or some. I don't think so. So can we try mapping? Terrain. Lambda. Map works. Okay. I think this is the first time I have successfully used a map. Yay! Okay, let's do this. So we need to do a map on that lambda. And then it works. Okay, so let's check. At the moment you're using so we have array distances, which we're summing. We're dividing that by terrain base speed times pack weight multiplier. we need to do pack weight first. So pack weight's not working. Why is that not working? Terrain is fine. Cells are 9552. Yep. Distance is 4.5, 2.5, 2.5, 1. Ah, so this one I think we're going to need a map again. All right, so when I've set up my pack weight and pack weight multiplier lambdas, that fixes that, and level 5 is working. Woohoo, we've got everything working again. How did I set up these lambdas in the first place? Let's go check this out. Enclose Excel Labs. We can get my A to Z training map to the left here. Move it there so I can see it while looking in here. So let's have a look at my B. Apply pack weight lambda. Let's have a look at that. So this requires pack weight multiplier, pack weight lambda, base speed, parameters, power, name. Yeah, we can get that one. Okay, so we've got all of these lambdas in here. The lambdas that I have changed are terrain base speed and pack weight. So let's have a look at this. And I'm going to actually position these two so that they're next to each other. And then I can play around with the lambdas in here. So in this one, I've used a map, and in the other one, I have not. Okay, and then we can save lambda. And then the other one that I changed was terrain base speed. Well, we're half an hour in and we're almost at the point. Please don't die. Hit save on that before this crashes. half an hour in, and we were at the point that I was at 2 sessions ago. Okay. Excellent. So I think those are the 2 lambdas that actually need changed. Let's double check pack weight. Oh, pack weight has also got something. No, that's gonna. It's not pack weight. That's one I've already changed. Let's try pack weight mouse. Don't see that as lambda. Yeah, that's fine. And then I had a false lambda in here. Array distances is working fine, and we fixed terrain base speed. Okay, so I don't think we need to do anything with array distances, but we'll just do a double check here. Yeah, it's fine. Do not crash, do not crash, do not crash. I think we're going to have to do an Excel reboot now. Awesome. I can now mark these as whatever format this is. So, time to do a full run through and see where we are at our starting point. So, this is kind of like got recovered. So, I'm going to just do a full save this workbook, shut down Excel, and let's go again. Okay, some troubleshooting here for Aris Opera About. Okay, I think that one is good. That's Excel closed. Don't save Formula Robot. Remove those files. And if we go to Opera About, and let me refresh this page. Who's that? Someone be typing. I can't get this pop-up feature. It doesn't matter. Right now we are focusing on, we're going to do our full run on session 7.1. I have a secret OA robot update link. Let me go get my latest OA robot actually. Don't mind me just moving some stuff off the screen so you can't see it. You can just see my face infinitely. No, I'll put this back. There we go. And then move this one back to there. Hide. You can go left for now. Great job. We've got some beta OA robot action happening. So I may run that. Certainly. All right. Let's see how this works. There's my files. All right, Excel, let's go. I knew I had something I wanted to do today. So we're going to start with that. We're going to bring up the A to Z training. Then we're going to open session 7.1 and we're going to see how far this runs. So I have actually done something here in session 7. It's not much yet. You can see I've kept a little mini chart up here of how many steps I've done for each. Wow, that's some chart. Why are you all the way down there? And my cat just made me think it was a pigeon. So this is how many of these steps I've done in each session. So I got really far in session 5 with lots and lots of steps, and then session 6 and 7 has been fixing what didn't seem to be working from session 5, but which worked at the time, which means there was something I created locally which didn't quite work there. God's sakes. Why? Why do you hate me? You stop there. Awesome. Now you stop there. Great. No, okay, fine. What if I just go up and then up? Marvelous. You just do that now. And then I'm just going to move you across. Perfect. Okay, so we've done something in session 7 and it's that. And we're going to see how far we can get. We're hoping to get a lot of the way through up to level 6 when we run this through. So here goes. This is our session 7.1 version of the file. And I'm actually going to... What I like to do is actually have it on the left-hand side of the screen with just a little bit of this other file showing. So I can see the different steps here. You can see I'm already up to 92 steps, and that was in session 5. I've just been fixing stuff for 2 sessions. All right. So to run this, we're just going to have the letter B in that cell and go run. And that will run commands from the sheet B in my A to Z training. And we'll see how far we get. So first, name some ranges. We'll see something appearing around here. Then it starts solving the different levels. There we have level 1. Level 2, that's looking good. Level 3's working. Those were the ones that were working. Now comes a moment of truth. Do level 4 and 5 work? Oh, something's happening. What's the command? Paste filter array by copied cells in column 1. So we've gotten as far as, this is level 4. Crap. I was hoping it would fail on level 6. And we're on this here, paste filter array by copied cells in column 1. It doesn't look like it's actually copied the cells above that. So let's try this again. Come on away, robot. I'm going to stop that process. We're going to continue from we've done the count unique values. Okay, so we're going to go first input. That's that one. Copy to clipboard. That's copied. And we can see it's copied from before anyway. Then we're going to go last column to right. And now we're going to paste filter array. Works fine. Okay. Well, let's just keep going through with this one. Move column of arrays. So we just have the last one. So it'll be 9, 3, 12, 4, whatever. And then we're going to apply an if error then 0. And save game out to the left. Nope. Control Shift S. So that should give us level 4. It's working. It's just not working when I run it. So let's start that one again. I need to actually open that as a fresh one. And don't have it on autosave, because then I can just close it and reopen it. All right, let's try again. Wish me luck. It definitely ran, so I don't know if I need to put a pause in there or something. All right, level 3, and then we're on to level 4, which is where it messed up on the last run through. Creates that, splits it out, does a thing, does another thing, comes back, copies terrain. Yep, goes to the right, tries to do this. It does do it. Okay, it worked that time. And we're on to level 5. Let's see if level 5 is working. It's moved us on to level 6. I don't know if the answers are right because we can't actually see that. We've created a data table, and now we've got the Excel name text in dev source A to Z failed to load base speed kilometers per hour. Okay, that's fine. That is a lot further than we've got before. So we are on command apply pack weight mult lambda. And if we take out the name requirement in here, it won't import that one. So let's try again. Okay. Let's have a look. Control F3. We've got base speed. Base underscore speed underscore kilometers underscore hour. So that works as a named range. Why is this not count? So let's check how far we actually got in that run through, by the way. We've got all of level 5 and all of the previous levels. So that's great news. We've got a score of 600 now in a matter of seconds and many hours of working on this. And we have got, you go up top, this data table. It's applying this. Pack weight malt worked previously in the previous things. It's just, how is that applied? So I'm going to just take a copy of this. The step that we're on is okay. This one here. So that's the step with the issue. We'd previously fixed calculate total time with pack adjustment at the start. We're now going to have to fix apply pack weight malt lambda, which I feel like we've used that one. We've definitely used it in here. Or have, well, no, well, yes, it would be used because it's in the calculations for level 5 that I just did. Pack weight malt, pack weight, count each unique value. And that was an easy indirect on the terrain map of H241. Can we not freeze every time I do anything? Okay, so that's copied that. This is trying to do an easy indirect on that, but without splitting the text. So that would have something to do with it, and I feel like if we actually had something in here, we wouldn't get a value in here. Okay, this is great. We're now on level 6 of 7. We're back to where we left off just about in round 5. So we are here. So we've created a data table, we've scrolled to the selection, we've added a link to the right, we've duplicated the array to below. And then we're trying to apply easy indirect. And then duplicate that array below. And then count unique values in array. So this is not actually working. So that's where I'm at today. We're going to fix this one, and I think that should be easy enough. So create data table, scroll to selection. Let's get rid of this bit. I'm going to put this on the left half of the screen. Scroll to selection. So now we're going to do add link to right. This should be split. I need to add a split text by semicolon into this row. Add link to right. I'm going to do this here. Do we have a split? That's the one. Okay. So while this was technically created in step 3, we are going to put that as a step 7. Hit save on that. And then I think we're going to run this again. So 70. We open. Run. Okay. 1 minute 6 seconds. 1 hour 6 minutes and 7 seconds. So let's see how long it takes to get through this. Everyone's about 8 seconds, 9 seconds. Step 2 in another 10 or so. I think 15 for level 3. Oh, something is happening here with level 6. Okay. The exile name in dev source A to Z, the full location was movement. Okay. Command name we're looking at is get movement. Let's check here. We don't have movement as a named range in here. So get movement. This one's working now. That one's working now. Let's change those to a nice happy color. We fixed that. Oh, we're literally on the last item that I had. Applies movement lambda to active cells. So let's have a look at the movement lambda that we've got here. Oh, that's not looking at the right cell. To array in cell. That's easier to more than. Ah. Get array 1, 2, 3, 4 up. I should be getting array 3 up. So let's go in here. Hit stop on here. We've got array 4 up and array 2 up, but we don't have 3 up. These are some of those that we're not going to be using a whole bunch of. 3 rows up, a 3 year, -3, okay. And I'm going to call this one get array 3 up, a 3 year, 7. Let's just run to where we are there. I think that is I'm quite happy that that's done what it should be doing. So we've got that, we've got that, we've got that. I'm going to move down one we've just done. So we're going to run the last three things, which is get array 3 up. B, apply easy indirect from topographic map sheet. And get movement. Okay. And I think that is just because I have not created a movement lambda. No, there must be a movement lambda. Movement lambda. Okay. So I have decided I need a movement lambda, but I don't have a movement lambda. Cool. Where did that movement lambda come from? Are you beeping at me from next to me? How rude.
Technically, I honked you as well.
All right, Jack, be muting. 1 second. I'm going to go on a break for 5-10 minutes. I'll be right back. I'm going to hit pause on that.
Hey, Excel geeks, grab a tea. Jack and her robots, Excel set free. Collect commands, full speed ahead. The series runs from A to Z. Oh, a robot training show. A to Z. Let's go. Hey, Excel geeks, grab a tea. Jack and her robots, Excel set free. Collect commands, full speed ahead. The series runs from A to Z. Oh, a robot training show. A to Z. Let's go. Hey, Excel geeks, grab a tea. Jack and her robots, Excel set free. Collect commands, full speed ahead. The series runs from A to Z. Oh, a robot training show. A to Z. Let's go. Hey, Excel geeks, grab a tea. Jack and her robots, Excel set free. Collect commands, full speed ahead. The series runs from A to Z. Oh, a robot training show. A to Z. Let's go. Hey, Excel geeks, grab a tea. Jack and her set free. Collect commands, full speed ahead. The series runs from A to Z. Oh, a robot training show. A to Z. Let's go. Hey, Pixel Geeks, grab a tea. Jack and her robots excel, set free. Collect commands, full speed ahead. The series runs from A to Z. Oh, a robot training show. A to Z. Let's go. Hey, Pixel Geeks, grab a tea. Jack and her robots excel, set free. Collect commands, full speed ahead. The series runs from A to Z. Oh, a robot training show. A to Z. Let's go. Hey, Pixel Geeks, grab a tea. Jack and her robots excel, set free. Collect commands, full speed ahead. The series runs from A to Z. Oh, a robot training show. A to Z. Let's go. Hey, Pixel Geeks, grab a tea. Jack and her robots excel, set free. Collect commands, full speed ahead. The series runs from A to Z. Oh, a robot training show. A to Z. Let's go. Hey, Pixel Geeks, grab a tea. Jack and her robots excel, set free. Collect commands, full speed ahead. The series runs from A to Z. Oh, a robot training show. A to Z. Let's go. Hey, Pixel Geeks, grab a tea. Jack and her robots excel, set free. Collect commands, full speed ahead. The series runs from A to Z. Oh, a robot training show. A to Z. Let's go. Hey, Pixel Geeks, grab a tea. Jack and her robots excel, set free. Collect commands, full speed ahead. The series runs from A to Z. Oh, a robot training show. A to Z. Let's go. Hey, Pixel Geeks, grab a tea. Jack and her robots excel, set free. Collect commands, full speed ahead. The series runs from A to Z. Oh, a robot training show. A to Z. Let's go. Hey, Pixel Geeks, grab a tea. Jack and her robots excel, set free. Collect commands, full speed ahead. The series runs from A to Z. Oh, a robot training show. A to Z. Let's go. Hey, Pixel Geeks, grab a tea. Jack and her robots excel, set free. Collect commands, full speed ahead. The series runs from A to Z. Oh, a robot training show. A to Z. Let's go. Hey, Pixel Geeks, grab a tea. Jack and her robots excel, set free. Collect commands, full speed ahead. The series runs from A to Z. Oh, a robot
Right, so I decided I need a movement lambda. Obviously, at some point I created a movement lambda, possibly in one of these previous files at the end of session 5. So definitely worth having a look at this file in case I have actually created this movement lambda. There it is. So, edit lambda. If I go in here and create movement lambda, I hate using the name manager for this. Huh. So, save that. I think movement lambda is now saved in here. We can close this other version without saving. Go back to this version. Okay, movement. There we go. So we have now gotten to up, same, down, up, whatever. How are we calculating this? So we're trying to work out how long the hike's going to take. Whenever we go up, it takes an extra 0.25 hours. Whenever we go down, the adjusted speed at the current cell increases by 50%. So we now know whether it's up or down. That's the terrain. That's the pack weight multiplier. That's our movement. So now if we move down, we're going to go we're going to copy this array down. So duplicate array to below. Then I want to do something where if it's up, it's 0.25, otherwise it's 0. So a bit of a formula here that's around this one. So that's the extra time in hours that it's added. So I'm going to create a command on that one. If active cell formula equals up, that's right. We're going to call this one the I don't think I'm doing special movements, but I am doing a case specific tag on this. And I'm going to go okay with that. So far we have frozen Excel again for the 17th time today. Okay, first step, duplicate array to below. And this is case specific, so we're going to give it a tick, and then we're going to do 7. These case specific ones don't count towards our leaderboard. We have a command leaderboard showing the things that we've used the most. For example, move right 1, which is not useful in practice, but select spell range if other than 0 is used a lot. Duplicating a range to the right, that kind of thing is actually really useful in live battle. Okay. Duplicate array below, add up movements, and then we're going to sum array. Okay. How are we doing? I've got a battle in 10 minutes and we will take a break from this to go and do that. But we are now officially making forward progress. That's good. Now for the down movements, we actually need the everything's crashing again.
Jack, here is your reminder. You can lunchtime battle.
Computer, stop. Thank you. That's a good point. There's a video, it starts in 4 minutes. So I'm gonna just try to see if I can do 1 or 2 more things here. So now we need speed. So we're gonna go down 1 and then get 1, 2, 3, 4 up. Move down 1. Get array 4 up. So array 4 up. That's the speed. Okay, so that's the B apply. What have I got? When did you start doing that? Okay, so we're applying easy and direct to the array in that cell. We don't need to actually reference where. That's our speed, and then we're going to do actually. So as you go down, the adjusted speed increases by 50%. Okay. Okay. So we're actually going to get the array 2 up first. And then we're going to do all right. I'm going to hit save there, hit pause on our timer there. We're going to close up Excel and reopen Excel, take a 2-minute break, and then we're coming back and doing a battle for fun.
Hey, Excel geeks, grab a tea. Jack and her robots, Excel set free. Collect commands, full speed ahead. The series runs from A to Z. Oh, a robot training show. A to Z. Let's go. Hey, Excel geeks, grab a tea. Jack and her robots, Excel set free. Collect commands, full speed ahead. The series runs from A to Z. Oh, a robot training show. A to Z. Let's go. Hey, Excel geeks, grab a tea. Jack and her robots, Excel set free. Collect commands, full speed ahead. The series runs from A to Z. Oh, a robot training show. A to Z. Let's let's go. Hey, looks silky, scrub a tea. Jack and her robots excel, set free. Collect commands, full speed ahead. The series runs from A to Z. Oh, a robot training show. A to Z. Let's go.
Hello, I'm back. Sorry. Okay, it is time for meeting. 1 second. All right, so here's the video. I'm literally not playing audio from my computer, so I'll tell you if it says anything important. Yeah, that's not going to help. That's going to be half the screen. This is the second case. Oh, case is going live. I'm live now, Johnny. All right, slight distraction there at the start. Which area has the most portals? Okay, so we've got all of these sheets and they're called area 1 to X, and they are literally up to 64, area 64, gotcha, funny. And each of those, if I just insert a sheet, I can just do a little I can do something like this, right? But what I can actually do is put this around here. And there's a useful feature here. It does that, and then I can just kind of like, I don't know, V-stack these. But that gives me all of the different portal things as different sections. So what I can do is do a count if each of those has O, and then I can stack the 64 of those. No, I can't. If I take this out, okay, I'm just going to do this as an indirect. And then I can just do that as a hash. Excellent. So now, which area has the most portals? Area 19 has the most portals, so we can just pop it in here and go 9. All right. And yeah, I can just do an X lookup of that. I need to write this as area 19. Yeah. Which area appeared the most across all levels? Okay, I don't want to do Control G because that's just going to get that. So what I'm just going to do is I don't actually want to create a bonus sheet. I want to actually get create case input sheet. That's the one. And we're not doing that. Gotcha. Primary lambda is not working. Let's just get no. So area 11 appeared the most. Across all games in level 7, how many areas do you contain the number 6? $13. I don't know why I even bother putting all of this in the start. So some of the row number for all portals in each area. Okay, never mind that. I'm not going to do that now. Okay, let's do level 2. So how many portals are there in all 3 areas combined? Poles contain an even or odd number of rows. And how many? Okay, so we're going to have even number of rows and odd number of rows. Okay, then we're going to do okay, can I actually just do interact area. Y value. There's still 29 minutes after this. This is cool. So from nearest. Dist from the map is going to be, let's try area 1, we're just going to do this. Target is says A, B, C, 1, 2, 3. Okay. So we're actually going to map. Actually, it doesn't matter because we're not doing. We're going to do an indirect on this. We're going to let this be an array, and then we're going to get RC as row call of that. RC should be okay. And then we can go, oh, nicely done, Jackson. Take RC column 1 and drop RC column 1. That should give us our output. Save. That's level 5. Guy is right behind Jackson there in the lead. And level 6. we're going to go as distance, and we actually want array again, so we are in C3. Okay. So I know the distance from the nearest one. Can I do... Okay, those are addresses. So we're going to go... This is going to end up being recursive, and I don't think I want to make it recursive right now. I don't know. I really need to find some actual lambda set up for this, because it was the minimum number of steps to get to the last area. So you've got to find your nearest cell, and then you've got to get... Okay, let's go do some bonuses for fun. And we'll go back and look at this. Still got plenty of time to do this in my own time. Guy's gotten that level, so I think he's sorted. I have no idea what I did with level 3. Hmm. $49 points. Okay. Oh, how many ones with odds are there? If there's exactly 49 points in odds, then I know that it's an even versus odd thing. It's 84 points on odds. £56 on even. God damn it. Huh. Okay, that doesn't actually work, because if this is... Let me try this on... Oh yeah, that's not copied down at all. That's more like it. I just didn't copy that. I think we're good. Ooh, okay, well, we're better than we were, I think. My level 3 is so all over the place. That's odds. That's evens. And those all add up to the right numbers. Odd, 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 even, odd, and seems to be working. Oh, that probably doesn't help. Okay, just doing dumb stuff. Okay, remember to lock references, copy your references, all the usual crap. And let's do some bonuses. I said I was going to do some bonuses. Take the sum of the row number for all portals in each area. Which area is the highest total figure? Okay. That's easy enough. I can just do a... $40. Which area doesn't have any portals in columns A to K? Okay, that's fine. So it's the first 11 columns. I can do that again. Actually, this should be A and that should be K. $63. Okay, let's go and do this actual solve now. Use your brain. Okay, so I'm going to do a grid to call on this one. On array. That's fine, we'll just move you a bit to the right. Not on array, we're going to do it on dist. No, it should be an array. Okay, let's do... Okay. And we're gonna do this as with this, no, there, and as. Nope, that doesn't work. That's because I did a V-stack, isn't it? Should be an H stack, not a G stack, or an F stack with the hill jack. I'll do with a 2-call of array. I don't think I need the addresses because they're there. And I also need to put a drop row one of this. All right, so now we're gonna have a distance calculation. I've got RC in here, do I? Yeah, I do have RC. So what I can do is I can do choose calls of grid when minus RC. And it's just going to be absolute, and it's going to be max because no diagonals. Nope, no, it's max by row. Oh, you're missing. You got an extra comma there. Why are you not work? Oh, because I don't have that yet. Okay. choose columns from grid 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 equals 0. Okay, so now we can I don't actually need that one. So we're going to set adds to wonderful. Now we're going to do a filter grid such that portal end equals true. H stack of grid and distance from pause. If you've got two that are the same, what do you do? There's closest, prioritize as closest to column A. They're both in column G. Closest to row 1. Okay, so we're going to sort by column, then by thing. Okay, so now we're going to filtered is that. Sorted is going to be sort by. Filtered. Choose calls filtered. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So it's going to be first by column 7, then by column 3, then by column 2. Nope, doesn't like that. And 7. Okay, we like that. And then we want to choose column number 4. Row number 1, column number 4. Sorted for row number 1. Gotcha. Nope, I didn't want that. Autofill down. Okay, still got a bit of time. I've got all the bonuses, so that's good. I've now got 20%. Or 25% of this one. God damn it. Okay, let me take a look at this one. Let's see, I'll put that has to be P12, yeah. C9, F13. I mean, I don't disagree with this, but maybe there's something wrong with my distance from position calculation. From C15. Oh, hello. And that's because that's a V stack, not an H stack. I really need to learn to use these. There we go. So like C15 should be, hello. No. That's not worked. Okay, so distance from pause is 15 should really be 0, 0. Fifteen 3. C15. Ah. If I change this to a 2, 3, does it change direction? Okay. Okay. So what if I do? Okay, let's try that. That's much closer. I'm going to count that at some points, and I'm going to have to stop solving early. Let's go for the classic copy this and stick it in there, and then just hit stop solving early. Okay, I came in third. Still got a point for using number 14. I got 80% of level 6. That's not bad. I will take that. Okay, now shall we get back to work? This is how I ranked in that. I came third. I got 80% of level 6 and a quick guess at level 7 in the time. And yeah, I did okay. I'm guessing Jackson and Guy have actually done this case recently. I have this magic ability to forget all cases at all points in time. So let's close portal. Don't. And we're going to reopen Excel and go again from scratch. What we can do now is we can run. Let's get that up. Let's get this open. Excellent. Now we're going to do a session 7. Let's go 3. Let's see how far we get with this one. So let me just remember, we moved 1 up, got the array 2 up, and then we added the down multiplier. Then we moved another one down, we got the array 4 up, which is the cell 4 directly above. And then we're going to apply an easy indirect to that to get the the speed on different lands types, terrain types, that's it. So hopefully that should get us the speed, and then we can apply the speed multiplier from the row above. And yeah, let's go. Last 50 minutes of trying to make some progress on this. I think we've done some decent progress for session 7. I'm going to put this on the very left hand side so we can see what's happening. And then we're going to just run and see if it goes all the way through this time. How long it takes. I should really set up a little timer every time I do this, but I'll do it for the final product. We were at 51, what, 15-ish? Pretty. There's level 2. That's level 3, which we think is right. It's doing some stuff to the right of level 4, which we'll see in a second once we copy the terrains, because it shows us then. Delete that column, replace arrows with zeros, copy that over, level 5. So far this is just under a minute to do levels 1 to 4. Doing this manually is going to take a lot slower, obviously. But like our speed run, what that's looking like. So we've got that, we've got that, we've got the speeds, we've got the distances. Okay, we ran all the commands. It did not like this one. That's because that one is no longer that. Why did this give me... How many apps are in here? 1, 2, 3. 4. Okay, that makes sense. That's a multiplier. And we've already got that, so we don't actually need that. So we can just go, we don't need to apply this. So that's that. Could we just do multiply? I've got to multiply array by leftmost array, but I could do it by okay, let's do a multiply array by leftmost array. But we're going to duplicate that. We're going to just do it by the array directly above. So multiply array by array above. It's an A to Z training, and multiply array above. And so this gives active cell formula times active cell dot current region dot cells 11 dot spelling to range. I don't actually want that. I want active cell dot offset -1, 0. Let's see if that works. So let's multiply array by array above. Yes. King. Okay. So we're going to do this one here as the next one. We don't need to do this one. So we're going to just do that's multiply array above. That's A to Z training. And this multiplies current array with the array directly above. Okay. So that gives us our speeds. Now, how are we calculating this all? I'm like completely lost track of. We've got the speeds with the multipliers. We've got like the pack weight multiplier, and we've got the addition for that. So I'm gonna do where do we go from there? Base travel speed is 2.5, so the adjusted speed is that times 0.7. However, as we move down, the adjusted speed is increased by 50%. The total travel time is 0.5 is the distance for each cell divided by that cell. Okay. So we then need to multiply this by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, the above. So now I'm going to actually do another duplicate of this. This is going to be specific to this case. Well, sort of. Multiply array by value, 5 rows, 5 cells up. Multiply array 5 up, And this is just going to be active cell, offset cells 1, 1, and we're just going to take out the spelling to range bit here. And click OK. So we actually need to go 5 cells up for that one. Okay. Do I have an invert function? I do not. Okay, we're going to add an invert function. So this at the moment is our speed in each of these cells after adjusting. Okay, that one has an error because we don't have that. Is that supposed to impact the next one? That's a good point. So we're going to get an error when we calculate this. So let's go back and do a quick fix. When we do this get array 4 up, it's going to be one longer than the add down multiplier, so that applies indirect to more than one column. And that multiplier, does that apply to the current time period or the next time period? So grass cell, the last cell in the house, there will be no up or down movement. Yeah. Okay. So what I need to do is just stack something in with that one, and that is a user specific command when I create this. So what I can do is this is B add down multiplier. I can actually just make this into H stack of that and 1. So if this is just this, let's see if this works. Yes, and then that final multiplier works. We're all good. And this multiplies by the 0.7, so we've got the full thing. Now, I'm just going to create an invert. I think this will actually be quite handy. One over active cell formula. We're going to call this invert array. Inverts all values in array. And this, I would call a formula, a convert maybe. Let's go with just a formula number. Let's go with convert. Okay, so this one is called invert array. We're going to put this in here. Its shortcut is INV. And it inverts all values in an array. Now I had some stuff that did multiplying. I know there was a multiply by 60. Oh, come on. We have a fun moment of we're not listening to Jack here. Multiply array by leftmost array. Nope. Multiply array. No, you had one there. So we have an M60. Why am I calling lambdas multiply? Well, that's going to get really confusing when I'm trying to use them. We'll call these multiply. Okay, cool. Let's do a divide by 2. We're going to call this one divide by 2. And we're going to call this D2. Delete that. And that's that over 2. And this one is a reusable one then. And I can just go in here and D2. Ah, that's not actually going to help. I need to put some brackets on that divide by 2. So let's add some brackets around this just to make sure I'm not doing anything dodgy with my division. Okay, now we divide by 2. That gives us all our speeds. Can we sum that array? That gives us 8.88. I just want to check something here. So this is going to be equals that plus 1, and then we're going to multiply by 60. What happened to my multiply by 60? I've literally just edited that. Oh, did I just... Oh my god, I didn't duplicate it, I just changed it to divide by 2. 593. That's not quite right, is it? Okay, so let's get an idea. We're gonna just undo dip. Let's take the sum off of this. And I'm going to add that. So there is some example here. $9.57 I think I'm not far out. But I'd like to know what the hell I've done. Okay, D22 is a rock at 4 to 6. The same base speed, the same travel, so the base travels 4.2 kilometers, the travel set becomes 0.119. Well, either way we get a packing weight of 3 kilograms, which is a base speed times 0.7. Okay, so that bit's good. So that's a rock. Adjusted speed's 4.2 times 0.7, which is let's just try this bit. .94. So 0.17, that's right. 2.94, 0.17. Let's go to number 10. That increases by 25%, so that actually becomes 0.535. I'm probably getting that one wrong. So, oh, what? K24 is no. This is a movement down. Have I inverted these? Why is that? I thought topographic map was different levels. Yeah. That should be looking at that one, which means this should be looking at this one. That's what's going wrong. So somewhere here I've changed my movement based on AI 308, and then I've applied movement. So when I apply movement, where's that? Get movement. So here I actually do need the array form up. Let's save our progress on that one. So here this should be looking at A307. There we go. So for down, we've got 0.1905 hours. That's right. Add up movements. So here we're going to do another H stack. Take this out and run that again. Huh. Gotcha. Okay, cool. So I was looking at that one, which messed that up. I've updated this to do an H stack so that we don't get an error at the end, same as I had with the down multiplier. Then I've created this formula, which will get add up movements, sum array, move down one. Actually, I don't need to sum that array. Add up movements, move down one, get array 2 up, add down multiplier. Up, add down multiplier, yep. Move down 1, get array 4 up, 1, 2, 3, 4, that's the speed. Multiply array by array above. So A310 by A313, yes. Multiply array by value 5 cells up, so that's A309. That gives us our weight multiplier. And then we're going to invert it, divide by 2, and then we're going to add A312. So we're going to take a duplicate of multiply array by array above. And we're going to call this one add array to array 2 cells above. And we'll call this AA2 up. And we're going to do this active cell formula plus active cell formula minus 2 spelling. Gotcha. So let me just copy the name of that. We'll add that. Cool. So we've done the divide by 2. Adding on the up increases, then we sum the array. Where's my sum array? will be in the array row bar. Duplicate array to the right. There we go. Some array. That's from array robot. How have I not used that before in this? And then I think we need to do another multiply by 60. I don't feel like that is a case specific one. Like you can multiply by 60 for lots of reasons. So let's delete this stuff. We've done that. Then we do an M60. And then we do a round to 0. Okay, so quickly M60, then a round to 0. That's our answer. Now, how did I do this before in this one? So I did one where I created create data table from array, link answer cell. Okay, cool. So I can just run that. So in here, I can then go link answer cell. No, it doesn't like it. Range cell color index is 4. So that should work if I've created the data table in the right way. So this one has, yeah. I haven't run this. Oh, don't do that. I haven't run this in the right way to create this data table. So level 6, create data table there. I used compot to create data table. Here I want to I didn't want to create a calculate link to game range game. Links to game named range. I don't need to do that. Remove blank rows and columns. Create a data table from array. So this uses a data table from an array. That's what I want to be using. Over here instead of create data table, except I need to select an array. Assumes array has a header and first column is lookup. Link to range game, remove blanks columns. I think. Can I do that? Okay, so I'm gonna go level 6. Well, that didn't work. Oh, that's annoying. What did I just use? Select first input. Mod navigation, select first input. I'm going to need to... let's go have a look at our macros. There is an example 6 there with a semicolon, and this is an example 6 without a semicolon. So we need to do something with that. How's our time? We've got 60 minutes left on our live stream. Hey, hey, it's 4 a.m. Eric, what are you doing at this time? Okay, you sent that at 4 a.m. which according to my, I actually keep your time on my home screen on my phone. Don't ask why. I think it was like for synchronizing things. That was an hour and I have literally not checked my chat. Welcome to a new day. I hope your eyes are slightly more open at 5:22 a.m., but I think you should go back to sleep, quite frankly. I'm so bad at like actually watching who's talking to me because no one speaks to me for any of these streams. So, okay, 16 minutes. I wanted to get this. I've got the answer. I need to do the setup right. So, first up, we're going to have a look at our VBA for first input in the mod navigation. Let's put you over on the left side. There we go. Select a first input. Target. Find that after that. Look in values. Let's look at Excel whole. I mean, that will just, let's just assume they don't put a bunch of crap in that cell. Okay, now let's try it. I've gone to this one. I'm going to go select first input. Okay. It does not like Excel whole. Oh. We need the current number. Okay. And looks in previous. What about I'm just going to go down a cell and then do the search previous and try that. So I'm here. I need to frozen anything. Select first input. That is selecting the right thing. What I actually want is the game number. Select input pre-1. Select next column. Okay, so let's just do select example and questions. Okay, we're going to do this. We don't need string answer. And try 0. We get range target is that. Left range target of value is that, and range target select. Range answer, we don't actually need range answer. Or int fi column. We're going to call this int example column is range target. Range target column. Okay, selection offset doesn't actually, don't need that. Okay, so in here, I'm going to add a VBA macro command, select example and questions. Example and questions, that is fine. We're going to select a type of, it's navigation ready, this one. It's my navigation things. All right, select example and questions, and that is SEQ. It is a training. And then I need to actually kind of just go to the last input. Select last input. And we're going to move right one. Select example and questions, copy to clipboard. Select last input, move right one. I'm on example 6. Select example and questions. Oh God, that's just because I got a bunch of stuff in there. Okay, I'm gonna select example and questions. Copy to clipboard. Last input. Right. Move right one. Paste his references. What are you doing? Do I have something up here? Oh no, please don't down me. Oh, there we go. Paste his references, which is from Formula Robot. PR. Okay. So if I go here, let's see if this works. I'm going to have to step through this manually at this point, just to see. Okay. Save my A to Z training. Go to Bushland Adventures. I've done a... Okay. Go to level 6. We're at level 6. Select example and questions. Done. Copy to clipboard. Last input. Move right one. Paste as references. Now, this is going to be data table for Marie. Awesome, but also not so awesome. How did I use this data table from array in the previous thing? Did I just select all of the questions? Let's go have a look at one of those. Hey. Oh, did I just do this one? I only required a session or two to do this, didn't I? I don't think I even have a copy of the file because it was so easy. Oh, crap. Okay, never mind. So that does mod arrays create data table. Let's have a look at this. Active sheet, we're going to arrange cell active cell spell parents filling to range. Question count is range ac.rows.count. First is range ac.cells.21. Huh? Oh, okay. So that actually uses the I'm going to amend this. Let's try that. Well, that's not going to work. It's assuming there's a header row and an example row. Oh man. Okay, so that's my challenge for next time. Is okay, we're done. I get it. So either use data table from array or adjust create data table to have answer cell. And I will highlight this, and that will be my first step for next time in session 8, which will take us up to 16 hours working on this one. Plus side, we are now nearly finished with level 6. Once we've got this linked answer cell, that should give us all the answers for level 6. So yeah, we'll see what happens here. That is a fun bit of VBA. Let me revert this to what it actually said before. Stop. Okay, it's not responding now, but Yeah, there we go. I'm not gonna. Okay. So that create data table is based on. Oh, actually, that wasn't even the right one, was it? It was. I think it was. I'm pretty sure it was. Right, let's close and save that one. And that is us for today. I'm back in the seat, and hopefully I will get all of this done in 1 to 2 more sessions. So, great job. Thank you. Bye.
Hey, Excel geeks, grab a tea. Jack and her robots, Excel set free. Collect commands, full speed ahead. The series runs from A to Z. Oh, a robot training show. A to Z. Let's go.